Hello, you guys. This is Renee. I'm trying to make some chicken in my crock pot, well, pressure cooker. I'm using some garlic. I'm using orange pepper. I'm even going to use some of these little shots and pour it in there because you need some live probiotics in your little food. Now, also in this, I've already have a first part to this, and I was talking about how you got to wash off your chicken, organic chicken, and then I use kale, a whole bag of fresh organic kale. I put the kale in there, the whole bag, and the chicken is in the bottom on its back. I keeps it on its back so the skin can be at the bottom. And I already told you about the garlic. You can use whole fresh garlic or whatever, but also get you one of them immune shots. Pour that in there. This says orange pepper, but it's different seasonings because I like to use all kind of stuff. So I just kind of mixes them all together. This one has onions and chia in there. That stuff is good, but these are dried onions. And we got chia in here, so we're going to put that in there. You don't have to be stingy with your seasoning because only you're going to be the one that's eating it. So you season it how you want to. Now, I'm going to put a whole bag black-eyed peas with a whole chicken and kale. Black-eyed peas. I'm going to put them in there. I'm rinsing them off because I like to rinse off my food. So I'm going to put the black-eyed peas in the pot with the kale. And got that done. We're also going to add some, it's called rice and veggies, cauliflower. Just put it in there. Put that in there. I had some leftover pre-cooked greens. This is turnip greens and mustard greens mixed. Putting that in there. Honey, you think these parasites think they're going to live in my body? Huh? Put all that in there. Some little raw greens, some little turnips. Put it in there. Whatever you got to put it in there. Okay. Now this is a whole, this is what we call a turnip. So I'm going to put his butt in there. My good old cutting board has been clean. I keep it in the refrigerator. So we're going to peel this thing real fast. And we're going to put it in there. Parasites hate anything that grows under the ground. They hate it. They hate turnips. They hate sweet potatoes. They hate cabbage. They hate that stuff. So you're just going to put some of that in there. Now, the chicken I buy is organic, free range. And that's what I paid for it, which is like $21 or something. Now, this is some ginger. Ginger. Put some ginger in there. They, like I say, they hate anything that's from under the ground. They hate it. They will run out your body. Hell, you let to look up one night and it be some Something on your pillow. They probably done ran out your ear. You don't know. I just know they don't like it. Okay, here come a cough, guys. I got a cough. Remember I was telling you how you got to get it out? Oh. Had to wash my hands, you guys. Oh. Oh. I was just showing y'all that cough because you got to know how to cough. If you don't know how to cough and get that out, oh my God. You're going to be sick for a long time. But anyway, I done cut up my little garlics. My gingers. Some little small pieces. Just throw them in there just to give it a little bit of that little island kick. Okay. We're going to put a sweet potato in there. Sweet potato. Can't be without that sweet potato, honey. Oh. The parasites hate sweet potato. They hate it. How I know? Because like my grandma, every time we cook something, she'll say, oh, I was reared up with that. Oh, I was reared up with the chicken. So, I'm just telling you. I'm going to tell you like my grandma, I was reared up with these darn flus. And back in the day, we had flus and pneumonia. You know, they'll tell you, what was the other one? Oh, you got colic, or you got whooping cough, or bronchitis, and all that kind of mess. Honey, people in the olden days, they cook you something healthy. Then they give you something what they call hot toddy with that, liquor and different stuff. And I ain't gonna say what all they put in it because different people do different things. So, to each his own. So anyway, we got that in there. It's all in here packed down, pressed. Oh, we're gonna put a little of this cabbage in there because cabbage, parasites can't stand cabbage. They hate it. They hate cabbage. Why? Because it's something from under the ground. They hate it. Yes, I'm pressing this stuff. This thing is packed. But when it get to cooking, it's all going to shrink down. So anyway, I have a purple one. We had washed them both. So we're going to use a little purple cabbage. We're going to use a little green cabbage. And we're going to, I'm going to rinse this one again. That's what she said. Okay, so the purple cabbage. And we're going to put that in there. Now, it may look like it's a whole lot going on. But like I said, you got to do things to fight. You got to fight. Fight. Hark. Now, let me tell you the story about this hawking cough. I told it on one of my earlier videos, but when we was little, my sister and I and my brother, we would get a little cold, and my grandma would say, you got to get that out your chest. And, we little kids, we just, we didn't know what we were doing. So anyway, we cough and go on. Next thing you know, we learn how to hark so hard or cough so hard. My grandfather called it the hawking cough. He said, y'all call it the hawk scene. Them birds? Because we would say, which I can't do it because I'm cooking. But we had labeled our cough as the hawking cough. Because my grandfather said that we was inviting hawks in because the way we were sounding. Okay, we're going to put, the last thing is going to be this whole onion. I'm going to put a whole onion in there. Oh, you know what I need? I need some celery. Look in the refrigerator and give me some celery. It's in that bottom drawer. We're going to put some onion and celery. Look in the bottom drawer down there for me. Yes, we're going to put a little celery. Now, this is organic celery.
I'm hungry.
Huh?
I'm hungry.
Well, find you something to eat.
I did. Right.
And we're going to put that in there. And we're going to put a couple of sticks of celery. When I finish with that, baby, we're going to open this baby up, and y'all going to see what this looks like. But don't forget that we had black-eyed peas. Okay, go ahead. Go ahead. My granddaughter's putting some food in the microwave. That, right when it's time for me to cook something healthy, she want to come talking about she hungry.
I'm always hungry.
So, okay, we done that.
That's
now,
a lot of food.
We got our chicken. We have kale, cabbage, onions, celery, sweet potatoes, rice, black-eyed peas. Now, when it cook down some, I'm going to add a bag of, sandwich bag of pinto beans already cooked in here. So I'm going to have 2 different beans, and I'm going to have the greens and my cabbage and vegetables. That, honey, will set them off. As they used to say on the movie, this is going to set you off. Now, the reason I cook like this, well, what gave me the idea was my daughter, I'm not going to say her name, was selling plasma. You know how some people want to sell plasma. You thinking you're doing a good deed. Could be for extra money, whatever. But she was selling plasma and messed around there and caused her own plasma to be too low. And she went in the hospital because they say her platelets, I had never heard of platelets, but her platelets was low. So when she had got her platelets checked, they was low to the point where she, she couldn't, come on thing now, we ain't got time for this. Don't even shut, because I'm on recording. And you acting like you don't want to shut. But anyway, she was sitting up there. I might put it on another thing. Sitting up there, having low platelets, and then the things would not work. Her body. Now, this is not wanting to come on. I don't know why. We're going to see how it go.
We tried.
Well, that's it. We got it on. We got it closed up. And about my daughter, so when she was in the hospital, we made her some of this at the hospital. She wouldn't eat no hospital food. And this brought her healthy. So that's how I know about cooking this stuff. And we was like, we not eating no more of them people's food in the hospital, because I would go up there and eat with her. And we put some in the pressure cooker. And baby, that's, as they say, that's the rest of the story. So anyway, I'm going to contact you guys back in about another hour or so. But that's the way we make our organic, healthy, we're going to call it virus fighter stew. Talk to you soon.